Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about all those inspirational sayings and inspirational quotes that we've all come to know and love. And I'm not talking about all of them, I'm just talking about the really overdone ones or the ones that are just plain stupid. And just to be clear, I have no problem with people who try to inspire others. I think that's great. That's one of the many reasons why I still do YouTube. I'm all for deeper meanings. Like, I love when things actually make you have to think. But then there's the ones that are just trying way too hard to be inspirational. It's those quotes that are just so cheesy and just not real. And they're constantly posting about them, whether it's to remind themselves or to try and inspire the rest of us. We've all seen the post, you know, you're scrolling down your Instagram feed and suddenly some girl posts this picture with a caption of nice looking I just caught myself. Sorry, young girls and guys. I gotta be a little PC here. I know guys that post those things as well. You know, I'm just trying to be real here. Usually more girls that I've seen personally that I shouldn't say that either. There's a 50-50 exactly equal amount of guys and girls that post these things, alright? It's not the point. I don't know why I'm making that point. The point is, I am a horrible person, okay? And I have a horrible mind that doesn't let me get inspired by these things. When I know how hard someone is trying to make an inspirational quote or trying to be serious and inspiring, I can't help but be realistic and make them a little less serious. Sorry in advance. Stupid inspirational things. The meaning of life is to give life a meaning. If the meaning of life is to give life a meaning, you kinda just did that for us now, didn't you? You already gave life a meaning. So I guess life is meaningless because you already defined it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. How is this one even inspirational? You can't make a shot if you don't take it. That's like stating the obvious. Think about that.
So, did you ask her out?
Nah, man, I chickened out.
You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No, I didn't miss the shot, I just didn't take it.
No, what it means is you can't make the shot if you don't take the shot.
Well, that's like pointing out the obvious. That's like saying, if you don't take the bus, you can't take the bus. Or, how you would put it, you miss 100% of the buses you don't take.
Wow, that is genius, like mind-blowing.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I think I can fly, and I think I can't die. I must be right. It's not the number of breaths we take, but the number of moments that take our breath away. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. So we're just making puns now? Well, in that case, tomorrow is gonna be a chore. That's why they call it the future. Yesterday was so awful you wish you could have just skipped it. That's why they call it the past. The next 7 days are just gonna suck all the energy out of you. That's why they call it a week. You cannot save people. You can only love them. Well, I guess, but don't tell that to a firefighter or a lifeguard.
Help! I can't swim! Hey! You over there! Help me!
Love you. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. This one is not even inspiring if you think about it. Like, the beginning part's good. It's like, shoot for the moon, go for it. And I agree. The next part is actually, if you think about it, really stupid. It's not inspiring at all. It's saying, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you know, at least you got the stars. That's like telling a kid, hey, go for your goals. Even if you don't make it, well, you know, good enough. You know what? I'm just gonna quit my job. I'm gonna quit my job, move to Hollywood, and pursue my true passion of becoming an Oscar award-winning actor. Because even if I miss, I'll still land amongst the stars. Well, I just still got my Oscar. Nope. You have to look through the rain to see the rainbow. I grew up in Hawaii. You don't need to look through rain to see a rainbow. You can go to Yosemite and see a double rainbow without any rain. The fact that you're even encouraging people to see the rain, you're putting a negative there. You're putting rain there. And rain is great. Who says rain is a bad thing? Rain helped create the rainbow. You have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. This one is so dumb. I disagree. So, you dumped another one, huh?
Yeah. Gotta kiss a lot of frogs first before you meet your prince.
Well, even if you do find your prince, you think he's gonna wanna be with a serial frog kisser?
Obviously not real frogs. You gotta kiss a bunch of gross guys first.
And that's better how? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I forgot the sugar. Lemonade is not just made of lemons. It's barely lemons, it's mostly water and sugar. Life didn't give us that. That's like telling somebody, hey, you have this crappy situation, lemons, now make it better, lemonade. Without offering them any water or sugar, the help. It's like, hey, you just got fired? Go and make lemonade and get an even better job. Except there's no jobs available, and even if there were, I mean, let's be real, you just got fired. No one's gonna hire you. You know what, that sounds inspirational. No one wants to hire the guy that just got fired. Or girl that just got fired. It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
Hey, you know it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile, right?
Okay, and?
Well, maybe you should smile more because, you know, it's easier.
Wow, I thought you were supposed to be inspirational. You want me to take the easy way out?
No, I was just trying to, I'm just trying to say that
You'll find love when you stop looking. That's like somebody saying, hey, I've been looking for Waldo my whole life, can't find him, I guess I'll put the book away and not look. Maybe that way I'll find him.
I just can't figure it out. I stopped looking years ago and I still can't find love.
Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't help it over here, but I was thinking maybe one day you and I could grab some coffee.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I'm not looking right now.
Oh, okay then.
You see, I just don't get it, man.
Live every day like it's your last. This is the worst thing you can preach to kids, and I heard this as a kid growing up all the time. This is so irresponsible. The reason why people take care of themselves and they behave and they fall in love is for their future. It's not for that day. Hey, what's up, man?
Dude, what the hell happened?
Well, if you're referring to all of this, yesterday I was on my way to spend all my life savings at the mall, and when I got there, rather than just parking in the hot sun, I just rammed my car through the front doors, kind of ran over a few people. What? That's when the cops showed up, and get this, I recognized one of them. It was that one bastard that gave me a ticket a couple months ago. So I just walked up to him and just punched him in the face, got tackled, and now I'm here.
What are you, crazy? You just ruined your life.
No, it's fine, because yesterday was my last day. And so is today. You know what, I'm just gonna go drop the soap, I don't even care, I'm not scared. Love what you do what you love. How profound, how brilliant. It's literally saying the same thing twice. The only way that this quote is remotely useful is in math. The transitive property. You could also say, eat what makes you full. Be full from what you eat. Enjoy where you live. Live where you enjoy living. 1 + 2 = 3. 3 = 2 + 1. Hashtag transitive property. Always look on the bright side. This one's not that stupid. It's just they shouldn't have put the word always in there. You can't always look on the bright side. I mean, you can, but that's delusion.
What's up, man?
Just found out my girl's pregnant. What are we gonna do? Like, this is gonna ruin us.
Hey, come on, don't think like that.
I mean, I love her, and I think she's the one, but I just don't think we're ready to be parents yet.
Hey, just look on the bright side.
You're right. This is a gift.
You don't even know if it's yours yet. I mean, she did kiss a lot of frogs before you, you know?
Money doesn't buy happiness. And last but not least, this one is actually one of my favorites. And the perfect example to use because it's the one that everybody usually agrees with. Everybody grew up with this quote being told to them in one way or another. Whether it's literally a teacher or a parent saying that to you, or an inspirational video, or you saw the lesson on some Disney show. According to shows, according to everybody else, money is the root of all evil. And although, again, I agree with this one to a certain degree, I know it sounds bad, but does it make you that bad of a person to be realistic for a change?
What's wrong?
Just found out my grandma's dead.
What? We just saw her yesterday. Did she pass away last night?
No, she's still alive, but she's in the hospital right now and she requires a very, very expensive surgery and I can't afford it. I can barely afford rent, let alone put food on the table, you know?
What if you took out a loan or something?
We're already paying off a bunch of loans. Like, I don't know what to do. You know, my life is over. Her life is over.
Well, maybe not.
What?
You're not gonna believe this, but I magically found this at the end of a rainbow. And it's filled with money. And I really feel like you need it a lot more than me. So, here.
Are you serious?
Take it. I'm sure it's enough to like pay for the surgery, food for a year, rent, your loans, whatever.
You're serious? You're gonna give this to me?
Yeah, like whatever will make you happy, man.
Wow. I don't know what to say other than, what the hell is your problem?
What?
How is this supposed to make me happier? Okay, money does not buy happiness.
No, that's supposed to pay for your grandma's bills.
I just told you how horrible my life is right now, and you're gonna go bring me this? The root of all evil?
No!
Yeah, like I said, I'm a horrible person, if you didn't get that by now. Anyway, obviously I exaggerated these examples a little bit, you know, for the video. But my point remains the same. Hopefully you picked up on it. It's great to be inspired every once in a while. We all need that. But you can't live by these cheesy quotes that sound perfect or expect to follow them all the time. And maybe I could be wrong. Maybe there are people that actually do live by them all the time. But I personally think that if you really think you're living your life perfectly, you're lying to yourself. Because as nice as these things might sound, nobody can live perfectly. And everybody goes through highs and lows. You just have to be realistic. It's fine if you don't live every single day like it's your last or to the fullest because you're not wasting your time. Sometimes people like to chill. My last day would still be probably staying at home watching Netflix. But it might be a waste of time, but I enjoy it. And no, money does not buy true happiness, but let's be realistic here. And I'll use this one as the example because it's the last one that you've seen and it's, you know, the easiest to understand. I actually find the realistic quotes, you know, in response to the cheesy ones to be more inspiring. There's that realistic meme that says, you know, money does not buy happiness, but I'd rather be crying in a Ferrari with a $1 million home rather than living on the streets. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice or inspirational, but at least it's true. And to be honest, that actually inspires me more because it makes me appreciate what I'm fortunate enough to have. If you actually have money and you live by the other saying, money does not buy happiness, you're taking for granted what you're fortunate enough to have. Like something that would actually bring a lot of happiness to other people who really need it right now. And I know this all might sound horrible and the opposite of what you want to say, just trying to inspire someone, but you know, I'm not trying to sound like a douche or a dick. I'm just being realistic. I'm being realistic. Sorry, I really am starting to sound like a dick. But you know what? No, I think I'm just being honest. In fact, I am going to be the inspiring one right now, but in the honest way. I've been thinking for a while now that in order to be truly happy, you do have to be a dick sometimes. You gotta upset other people. Because I know from personal experience that if you're always trying to please others, that defeats the whole purpose of life. This is your life. Sometimes it's okay to be a dick and be a little selfish. In fact, some of the happiest people are dicks. Think about it.
This is literally the best cake I've ever had.
Seriously, that was awesome.
There's one last slice left, so.
You guys go ahead.
No, I already had a slice.
Greg should have it. It's his birthday.
I mean, I had the biggest slice. I couldn't possibly.
I'll take it.
Oh my god. This really is that good. This is my third slice already.
You get the point. You see, sometimes you gotta be a dick. That could be the start of my realistic inspirational quote line thing. Right next to the money can't buy you happiness meme. In fact, those two can go together. Money can't buy you happiness. Money is happiness. Because if you have money, money makes you rich. And rich is short for Richard. And as we all know, the nickname for Richard is Dick. Proving that in order to have happiness, sometimes you gotta be a dick and piss people off. Because like I always quote, starting today, you can't have happiness without the finesse. Okay, I know I already have to add this part in. To all the people that I might have offended by saying the word dick or penis too much at the end there, and also now, let me just go ahead and make things right and just say vagina. There, gender equality. I am a horrible person, okay, and I have a horrible mind that doesn't let me get inspired by these things. When I know how hard someone is trying to make an inspirational quote or trying to be serious and inspiring, I can't help but be realistic and make them a little less serious. Sorry in advance. Stupid inspirational things. The meaning of life? Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about all those inspirational sayings and inspirational quotes that we've all come to know and love. And I'm not talking about all of them, I'm just talking about the really overdone ones or the ones that are just plain stupid. And just to be clear, I have no problem with people who try to inspire others. I think that's great. That's one of the many reasons why I still do YouTube. I'm all for deeper meanings. Like, I love when is to give life a meaning. If the meaning of life is to give life a meaning, you kinda just did that for us now, didn't you? You already gave life a meaning. So I guess life is meaningless because you already defined it. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. How is this one even inspirational? You can't make a shot if you don't take it. That's like stating the obvious. Think about that. I just caught myself. Sorry, young girls and guys. I gotta be a little PC here. I know guys that post those things as well. You know, I'm just trying to be real here. Usually more girls that I've seen personally that I shouldn't say that either. There's a 50-50 exactly equal amount of guys and girls that post these things, alright? It's not the point. I don't know why I'm making that point. The point is, things actually make you have to think. But then there's the ones that are just trying way too hard to be inspirational. It's those quotes that are just so cheesy and just not real. And they're constantly posting about them, whether it's to remind themselves or to try and inspire the rest of us. We've all seen the post, you know, you're scrolling down your Instagram feed and suddenly some girl posts this picture with a caption of nice looking